Okay, I would like to now invite Associate Professor Beck Strading to open our event today.
Thank you so much, Diana. It's my great pleasure to be here this afternoon. This is the second time I've had the pleasure of emceeing this Grand Challenge event, and it's a wonderful way of celebrating the hard work that people have put into innovative problem solving. So I would like to begin the event by acknowledging that this event and some participants are located on the lands of many traditional custodians in Australia. So I'm zooming in today from Naarm, which is the Indigenous word for Melbourne. And so I'm coming to you today from the lands of the Wurundjeri people of the Kulin Nation. So we recognise their ongoing connection to the land and value their unique contribution to the university and, of course, wider Australian society. And we pay our respect to Indigenous elders, past, present and emerging, and extend this respect to Indigenous participants who may be joining us online today. And I'd also like to welcome our audience, family and faculty joining us today from across Asia and Australia. Now, I think we all know about the importance of innovation. We are seeing examples of innovation every day in our lives where people have seen that there is a problem and have come up with a solution to try and solve it. Some of the visible innovations in the news that we might be familiar with include things like artificial intelligence or ChatGPT, which is certainly getting a lot of conversations in universities, as well as innovations in critical fields such as energy, climate change, and security. But innovation doesn't just happen, it needs to be nurtured. And what better place to begin than in schools and in universities? So providing an incentive and opportunity for students to work together under the guidance of their teachers and academics provides real-world experience that we hope participants will take into their lives and to feel confident about continuing to think innovatively, to think creatively, to think broadly, and to think globally about how to solve problems. So since 2018, the Technology Infusion Grand Challenge has mentored over 900 undergraduate students. There have been 232 teams that have participated and 51 universities have been represented from India, Sri Lanka, Indonesia, Pakistan, Vietnam, and China. I think that is a really amazing achievement for 5 years of work, all of that brilliant collaboration across Australia and Asia. The Grand Challenge is co-sponsored by the Victorian Government Study Melbourne, and we thank them for their ongoing support of this important program hosted by La Trobe University. So the Grand Challenge High School Edition is a branch of the main Technology Infusion Grand Challenge that's offered to high school students in India, Vietnam and Sri Lanka for the first time in 2021. It sets out to encourage students to leverage new technologies and to solve the most pressing problems that are facing the global community today. So we look for bright high school students who have the insight, the drive, and the tech ability to bring their innovations to life. So each member of the winning team today will receive an iPad along with a certificate to commemorate their achievement. Runners-up will receive an AUD Australian dollar 300 tech voucher per team and a certificate to commemorate their achievement. But first, we have a keynote speaker, and it gives me great pleasure to welcome Professor Aniruddha Desai, who is the Director of the Centre for Technology Infusion here at La Trobe University. Professor Desai is a very experienced research program leader with a significant track record of developing and delivering commercially relevant innovations to industry and government clients. He has won and program managed the delivery of many large and complex research and development programs in a really broad variety of areas, including intelligent transportation systems, smart energy management, logistics and supply chains, and smart farming. Most of the projects that he has led to completion included deployment and live field use and generated intellectual property underpinning new startups. He has been recognised for his many achievements in research and development through numerous prestigious industry awards. So, Professor Desai, I will hand over the virtual microphone to you.
Thank you so much, Beck. Thanks so much for the kind words. Look, today I'm really stoked to be here as the ambassador for the Technology Infusion Grand Challenge, which I helped co-found at La Trobe University some 3-4 years back, and it's really awesome to see the kind of innovation and entrepreneurship that we can all celebrate that we are seeing from our participants, including the young high school stars who have participated in this particular year's round. So first, let me say this, right? Having been an innovation practitioner for a large part of my career, innovation really rocks. For the young lingo, it's like a turbo boost. But to achieve some tangible human progress, right? So that's what makes me wake up every morning to try and do a lot more of that. But look, innovation isn't just like a buzzword, right? A lot of people use that as a buzzword, but it's not like that. It certainly takes discipline. It's about being focused. It's about thinking differently. Thinking big when the opportunity arises. And most importantly, and I cannot stress that enough, it is about taking action. So if you see a problem and you've got some ideas, it's about taking action. And that's what innovation is all about. So with this particular competition, right, we put our thinking on what innovation looks like, what social impact looks like in form of this particular competition. As Beck will tell you more when we go through the rest of the program. But let me break it down, what it takes to get a cut in the mix of achieving some genuine innovation here. So there is a reason we've got the 4 selection criteria, and I want to use them to maybe talk to you a little bit more one-to-one on what actually innovation means, at least in our mind, right, from the Trobe perspective. So the first one is the validity of the problem. So when you decide to embark on a particular project, what is the actual issue that you're trying to tackle? Is that issue real? Is that something people actually care about? So when I look at the entries in this round, Beck, I'm really glad that the participants have nailed it. They've come up with issues. They may be small, they may be big, but it's real issues that people actually care about, right? And that's really what goes to the bottom of what we're trying to do here. The other thing what I see from the participants is that they're not just pointing fingers that whose problem it is, but they're really rolling up their sleeves and trying to get to work on creating a solution, right? And that's what this competition really wants to achieve, and so glad to see that happening. The second is then, of course, originality. If you're going to do something innovative, of course, you need to sort of unlock your inner scientist or engineer or whatever it is. And what I've seen from the submissions in this particular round, your projects are not the same old, same old. Some problems are small, some problems are big, but you're trying to do something new, right? It's not same old, same old. And that you're not afraid to, really stand out. And this is absolutely where the innovation magic happens, right? Where you have that kind of mentality. The third thing that we look for is impact. And so impact isn't just about, impressing your friends, and although that is cool in high school, for sure, but it's about, trying to make a dent in the state of the art, right? And, um, from what I see, you've thought about the project, how you want to bring change, and how you want to solve the problems. And that's absolutely the kind of impact that people will talk about, people will trust, and people will try to engage with. And absolutely, trust me, there is no problem too small to solve. There is no problem too small to solve, as long as you've got that methodology where you go from problem feasibility, validity of the problem, originality, impact, and now we get to the last part, which is commercialization potential. So look, you can always dream up ideas, big and small, right? But let's talk business now, and quite literally. So when you do innovation, it's about not just dreaming up cool stuff, which is cool in its own right, but if you want that to actually have a transferable impact on people's lives, where people are willing to pay for it as well, that's where that commercialization magic actually happens, right? So what you need to do is consider how turn your ideas into something real, something people can use, experience. And the absolute secret sauce is turning your ideas into reality in a way that it solves a very specific problem with very specific people who want to pay for it, whether it comes from government or the community. And that's sort of turning ideas into reality. That's the tagline of the research center that I run here at Trobe, and that's how I like to see innovation, right? In that light, right? That's where the actual magic happens. And I'm so very glad the submissions in this round have met and exceeded that kind of benchmark that we have set. So it's going to be competitive for sure, right? And it's not my job to announce the winners. That's up to Beck and Dari. So I will not spoil that fun. But although as excited as I am with innovation, before I conclude what I want to say here today, I want to say this one thing: innovation isn't about a one-time show. No, it is not. It is about a mindset, right? So it's how you go about seeing challenges, converting them into opportunities, and then thinking, hey, how could I do something about solving this particular problem? And so this is what this competition is all about. How can we get people more excited about solving challenges from identification to commercialization, right? So that's where we're at. What I would say is to all the young innovators who participate here, this is not the end. This is just the beginning for you guys. Keep dreaming big, keep pushing the boundaries, keep collaborating. Innovation is not a solo gig. It's a team sport. You need to you need to take advice. You need to collaborate as much as you can. That's how it works. That's how it will actually be feasible for you to actually make that difference, right? So congratulations to each and every one of the participants in our Technology Infusion Grand Challenge this year. Go out there, be a catalyst, and I really look forward to seeing what change you bring to the society in the future. World needs you. I really look forward to seeing what you guys achieve. And I'm going to stop there and give it back to Associate Professor Beck Strading.
Thank you so much, Professor Desai. And you've really mapped out the pathway for innovation. And I mean, one of the most impressive things I think about these projects is some of the things that you talked about in terms of creativity, in terms of originality, in terms of thinking differently, and having that really positive and proactive approach to make the world a better place. So thank you, Professor Desai. But moving on, because we have the very important job ahead of us in announcing the winners. But this year's finalists, before we get to that, this year's finalists covered a variety of challenges present in their communities and developed smart solutions with great potential for generational impact. But how did it all start? So by December 2022, 15 teams from 8 high schools in India, Sri Lanka and Vietnam entered the competition. In February 2023, they submitted a report on their proposed solution and received feedback from the Trobe academics. The students also had an opportunity to access training webinars on a variety of topics, including marketing for startups and smart technology in agriculture. In April 2023, the teams completed the final task by submitting a video demonstrating their smart city solution, which was assessed based on validity, originality, impact, and commercialization, as Professor Desai outlined before, particularly in terms of potential of the solution. The judging panel consisted of academic experts from La Trobe University, Dr. Alex Stumpf, Professor Desai, and Dr. Keir Strickland. There were some fantastic examples of our finalists, including solutions to manage general and hazardous waste, wearable devices to support people with Alzheimer's disease, or deter mosquitoes who carry diseases like dengue fever and malaria, using AI, computer vision and blockchain to detect skin cancer and improve patient health records for better diagnostic outcomes, and an idea to detect and analyse contents of drinks. So just some of the ideas that came through. So let's take a look at the top 7 projects.
Our product is a frequency-emitting microchip embedded in a regularly functioning watch, emitting a frequency of 18 kHz to 22 kHz, repelling mosquitoes while having a minimal effect on nearby animals like dogs, cats, and squirrels.
Remote-operated lid opening sensor triggers electrically powered high-temperature heat gun, which shrinks the size of biomedical waste articles as received in upper conical chamber.
Our solution, Health First, utilizes consortium blockchain to ensure the integrity and durability of patient data. With every piece of patient data verified by all associated entities on the consortium blockchain, the claims process becomes streamlined and hassle-free.
The prudent tumbler acts as a guardian, detecting and analyzing the contents of our drinks to empower individuals to make informed decisions about what they consume.
It has the potential to save lives, prevent crimes, and revolutionize the way we approach beverage consumption.
This model effectively distinguishes between benign, non-melanoma, and malignant, melanoma, skin diseases with high accuracy. By analyzing images of skin lesions and identifying visual cues, our model enables early detection of melanoma, leading to reduced disfigurement.
We present Technovin.
Once the waste is dropped onto the sensory plate, based on whether the waste is biodegradable or not, the stepper motor bends the plate either of the sides, opening the respective trash bag.
The wristband serves as a vigilant companion, dutifully reminding users of important events, medication schedules, and other essential tasks. It also monitors vital health parameters like blood pressure, pulse, and blood oxygen levels, and notifies the caregiver in case of an abnormality.
I think you'd agree with me. There are some absolutely fantastic projects that were undertaken in the Grand Challenge this year. Really exciting and impressive stuff. But now it is time to introduce or to announce the second runner-up, which is Team Technofusion from India for their concept wristband for Alzheimer's patients.
There is a growing problem among the elderly, Alzheimer's. With Alzo Aid, we hope to make their lives easier using multiple kinds of technology seamlessly integrated into a sleek wristband.
The wristband serves as a vigilant companion, dutifully reminding users of important events, medication schedules, and other essential tasks. It also monitors vital health parameters like blood pressure, pulse, and blood oxygen levels, and notifies the caregiver in case of an abnormality.
Congratulations, Team Technofusion. Fantastic project. And now on to the first runner-up. I should be doing a kind of drum roll here. We have Team Wevolve from India for their concept Technobin.
Failure of proper segregation method leads to the accumulation of all the solid waste landfills at one place.
Hence, we present Technobin.
Once the waste is dropped onto the sensory plate based on whether the waste is biodegradable or not, the stepper motor bends the plate either of the sides, opening the respective trash bag.
Technobin doesn't include much of the technicalities, making it a cost-effective, space-efficient and an easy-to-use dustbin even for the rural population.
Congratulations to Team Wevolve. I think, again, another extremely clever and innovative project here. So I'd like to congratulate both teams for their outstanding projects. But now it is time for me to introduce the Pro Vice Chancellor for Recruitment and International Operations, Global and Regional Division, Dari Milani, who gets to announce the overall winner. Over to you, Dari.
Thanks so much, Beck. And gosh, what a real honor and privilege it is to be here to announce the winner of such a worthwhile and exciting project. But before I announce the winner, I'm just going to say a few words about the Grand Challenge. And firstly, I'd like to thank Professor Desai for making the time today, but also for his ongoing commitment and passion for this really valuable endeavor that you've all participated in. So thank you. La Trobe is really proud to be part of this unique initiative, the Grand Challenge High School Edition, which is a branch of the main Technology Infusion Grand Challenge, which has allowed high school students in India, Sri Lanka, and Vietnam to participate again in this competition. The Technology Infusion Grand Challenge is about encouraging entrepreneurship and innovation at the undergrad level and helps students develop skills that are essential for a successful career. But the high school edition provides opportunities to become involved and catch that innovation bug a little bit earlier. Research and innovation is a big part of La Trobe's work, including important areas like smart cities and other work led by Professor Desai and his team. For over a decade, our Centre for Technology Infusion has been delivering field-ready smart city projects with government and industry in areas such as transport safety and mobility, energy and infrastructure management, digital supply chains, healthcare, and smart farming. We founded the Asian Smart Cities Research Innovation Network, which now involves more than 200 researchers across La Trobe and top Indian universities, BITS Pilani and the IIT Kanpur, along with a broad range of industry champions. Through this network, we are collectively investing over $13.5 million to launch a targeted PhD program focusing on multidisciplinary problem solving. This will tackle challenges in infrastructure and technology, mobility and transport, health and well-being, urban planning, and energy, water, and waste. In 2020, La Trobe University and the Indian Institute of Technology, Kanpur, also launched a new phase of our partnership by establishing a research academy in India to address significant global social, community, health, and technological challenges. La Trobe is proud to be supporting innovators and entrepreneurs doing this fantastic work, such as these young innovators that we've heard from today. We've seen their entrance today. But look, I'm sure you're really keen to hear about the winner. So let's get straight to that. So I'm delighted to announce that the overall winner of this year's Grand Challenge High School Edition is Team Core from Step by Step School India for their smart city concept titled Bite Safe. So congratulations to Team Core. Well done.
Our product is a frequency-emitting microchip embedded in a regularly functioning watch, emitting a frequency repelling mosquitoes while having a minimal effect on nearby animals like dogs, cats, and squirrels. The frequency has been calculated as such that it does not lie in the human hearing range, rendering it harmless against humans.
The Bite Safe produces alternating frequencies of about 18 kHz. These have been seen damaging the receptors of mosquitoes found in Southeast Asia. It can be used widely and would have a considerable impact on the ever-increasing number of cases of malaria, dengue, and more.
What a wonderful and worthwhile win. Congratulations. And I'd like to invite Samya Singh, a member of the winning Team Core, to say a few words. So over to you, Samya.
Good morning from Step by Step School, Noida, India. Thank you so much for this award. I feel honored to accept the award for the La Trobe University Technology Grand Challenge High School Edition on behalf of my outstanding and very hardworking team, Team Core. This achievement reflects on the dedication, innovative thinking, and passion that each member, Shauravir, Adit, Myra, Vikramaditya, and myself, Samya, have brought to the table. Working together definitely came with its challenges, but we rose above them. And overall, I'm sure I speak on behalf of all of us when I say that this was an incredible experience. Our success would not have been possible without the unwavering support of our teacher mentor, Snigdha ma'am, who guided us throughout the challenge. Thank you to La Trobe University and the organizers of this challenge. It really challenged us and encouraged all of us to think critically, creatively, and outside the box. I'm immensely proud of my team's hard work and determination. Together, we have shown that a collaborative spirit and a passion to make a difference in the world can do wonders. Not just us, but I'm sure that all the teams too have proven that when curious minds come together, there's no limit to what we can achieve, especially in the realm of technology. Thank you for honoring our team with this award. We are motivated to continue pushing boundaries, discovering new horizons, and making meaningful contributions using technology to make the world a smarter place to live. Thank you.
Well done, Samya and Team Core. Really fantastic. And congratulations to all of those entrants that we saw. Really fantastic and exciting projects which really show those seeds of innovation have been planted. So we'd encourage you to continue on that journey as an innovator, entrepreneur, and someone who is looking to make change. So thank you all. And at this stage, I'll hand over to you, Beck, for wrapping up. Thank you.
Thanks so much, Darian. Thank you, Samya, for your wonderful acceptance speech. I think you've really summed up what it means to have that innovation mindset that Professor Desai was talking about earlier. What a remarkable project. I mean, I'm on board with anything that is repelling mosquitoes. I think that is just a brilliant idea. So well done. A really, remarkably talented team that you compiled here, and it's so good to hear you talk about the importance of collaboration in working together to solve problems. So we are almost at the end of the event, and I'm sure you will agree that there have been many excellent ideas and solutions in this round, and we hope that everyone who participated will continue their journey to continue to think creatively and to come up with out-of-the-box solutions to the challenges that are faced by our local, national, and global communities. which leads me to my next task, and that is to promote the next round, which will be open for entries in April 2024. Details are on your screen, so please spread the word and encourage other high school students who might be interested in smart cities and innovation to apply. Maybe we will see them next year as the winner of the 2024 Grand Challenge. We will share dates and links in a follow-up email to all of you who registered for this event and have also shared these in the chat throughout the event today. Finally, can I please thank Dari Milani and Aniruddha Desai for being a part of our awards event today, and thank you for our audience, and also thank you to Diana Hetheridge, who has put together this event today from the Centre for Technology Infusion. But back to our audience for taking this time to attend the event and to witness some of the wonderful, innovative and creative thinking that high school students across Asia are doing in order to solve global problems. Thank you.
And that concludes today's event. For more information about the Grand Challenge High School Edition, please visit the website or email us at grandchallenge@latrobe.edu.au. Thank you for joining us today and have a good rest of your day.